Hi, this is Sarah Brash. So I wanted to do another quick video because I ran out of time about how Rufo and Lomez on their podcast, they had Lyman Stone to talk about the fertility crisis, and that this was in the context of Bronze Age Pervert's awesome article in J'accuse about the fertility crisis and how to solve it. And so Lomez, I had responded to something that Lomez had posted about this, and then Lomez, I believe, asked Lyman Stone a question about this that was informed by my reply about what do we do, is about feminism, where, we just have all of these really career-driven, highly educated women, and that at some point there just isn't enough time in the day to do everything that you want to accomplish in life. And as you have greater and greater career aspirations, you just have to make a real choice. Like, is my legacy going to be my work, or is my legacy going to be kids? And so Lomez asked this of Lyman Stone, like, what do we do? How, and so Lyman Stone said, basically, we haven't done a great job about making it so that these women can have both. But he said that, when it comes to feminism, there's feminism which says that, women should be able to vote, women should be able to have careers. And that's not necessarily the problem, because in Israel, women are very educated and they have careers and they still have many more kids than we do in the US. But that doesn't really answer the question, right? Because those women are still making trade-offs, right? They're not having the careers that they would have had because they have to devote, time to their kids. And then he said, well, what we really have to reject is this, this idea of feminism that says that all men are bad, and that, and that marriage is something to be avoided, and that career is more important than family. And it's like, well, that doesn't really answer the question. The question is, maybe you're someone like me who loves men, who loves MAGA men, who would have had kids if she had been hooked up the way BAP says we should be hooking up these highest IQ women. And still, like, right now, the situation is that I had to make a choice, and I made a choice. Like, I chose to, live the life that I've led, which I never would have been able to do if I had had even one child. And I chose to focus my whole life on what I call my Saving the World project, because I think that's a greater contribution to the world than having kids would have been for me. And that's something I question now, but all right. Have a great night, everybody.